you want to tell those, the people that you're growing closer to, the things that are worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Like, would you want to do a podcast with me?
Yeah. And we've only known each other for probably a year.
Yeah. We get along so well, but on certain things we have very different opinions.
Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
If you saw how many times I got my butt out of this chair.
Okay, that's another difference. I am wired up now. See?
It makes so much sense.
I know. I have no idea what this teacher's saying. I have no idea what the words coming out of the mouth are.
I mean, I was surrounded by Cowboys. Not necessarily a bad thing.
I was about to say, I can't do it. I can't do it.
And then as I got older, I was like, I can do absolutely anything I put my mind to.
Totally could have done it.
Welcome to Worth Mentioning with Megs and Mel, also known as Megan and Melissa.
That's us.
That is us. So this is episode 1 of our new podcast that I wrangled Melissa into somehow.
Yes. I wanted to do it.
You did. We're going to get to that.
We are going to get to it.
But you probably don't know us, most of you. So unless you're our children watching, hey guys. So we started this podcast because, let me go back to how it started. I love doing podcasting. I had another one that I've kind of wrapped up. I won't talk about that, but I was like, I want to do a podcast with a friend where it's more conversational and fun and maybe informative, and also just like makes other women feel like they are
sitting with their friends,
hanging
out with friends,
and their dog. All of a sudden, she's very interested in what we're doing.
I told you.
She wasn't before, though.
You're like, oh, she's not coming. She's not.
Now she's stuck.
No, and she's stuck.
So anyway, back to where we were. So I immediately thought of you.
Why did you think of me? I'm flattered.
I think because I feel like we click really well, like when we're hanging out and we have really interesting conversations.
And we've only known each other for probably a year.
Yeah.
Less well for what, 2, 3?
I'd say 3.
Yeah, since the girls got to be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, our daughters are best friends. And so we usually, just like while they were in college, would get to see each other during their like sorority events, basically. I feel like when we are together, I feel like you're an old friend that I've had. Mm-hmm. And I don't, that's unique. Like it doesn't happen with everybody you meet.
It does not. It's only happened lately for me with one other person. And that's my friend Chantal. And Chantal knows who she is. And we, when we met each other, we immediately went to a conference together just within a few weeks of meeting each other.
Yeah.
And we were giggling like middle schoolers.
I love that.
Actually, my other friend, another girl that I know, Julie, that I've gotten to be friends with recently, I've also felt like her. But so that's 3 people in my, that I've made friends with in my recent adult life. So that does not happen often.
No.
That you feel that middle school
connection.
silliness.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I think was interesting, and why I was like, I think we could be interesting to watch,
worth mentioning,
worth mentioning,
if you will,
is because we do have this newness still, though, to our friendship. So we're always learning new things about each other, and I think it's fascinating because we get along so well, but on certain things we have very different opinions.
Yes.
But we like that about each other.
Yes.
It's not like we're like, oh, no, I can't hang out with you if you think that.
No, because I think we have so many other things that we're similar on, and that we have, that bond on, and also that we're open to the differences. And it's interesting, and it's growth. It's growth, if you will.
It is growth, I know.
I'm going to say that again. But, yeah.
So I want to ask you, though. So because it was like December last year, we had a Zoom call.
Okay, like December 2025 or 2024?
25.
Okay.
When we were talking.
Yes.
And I said, I have a question for you. I have an idea. And I was like,
And I was like, is she going to ask me to marry her?
And I was like, would you wanted to do a podcast with me?
Yeah.
So when I asked you that, like, how did you I mean, you said yes immediately.
Yeah.
There
Because I
was
think that's like
no,
my id self. Like that is my innermost self
Mhm.
that wants to do it.
Yeah.
But, the rest of myself, yes, said yes, but also has a huge amount of fear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so that's why I thought, because when you kind of got into like how it's like, the fear comes up in your comfort zone,
Uh-huh.
but you were so yes from the get-go.
Yeah,
Like that was, you went with like your gut instinct was
I
like,
did.
yes, I want to do this.
Also, there is that part of me that says yes to exciting things,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes thinking, not in this situation, never this, but sometimes thinking maybe they won't happen, and not on the surface, not consciously thinking, oh, this will never happen, but it's
Right.
like, oh, that sounds like fun, and then, but there's almost this subconscious is like, oh, it probably won't happen, but it does sound like a ton of fun. No matter what, it sounded like fun.
Mm-hmm.
However, I've also had, as it got closer and closer to the reality of us doing it,
Right.
I've been like super nervous, as you know,
Yeah.
which is interesting too, because I like to talk, but this makes me nervous.
Right.
And you don't seem nervous about it.
No, but I think also I had another podcast that I did over 100 episodes on, so I got very used
I
to
didn't know it was that
talking.
many.
Yeah, so I mean that one went on for almost 3 years. And then towards the end of it, I turned it also into a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm not really doing it anymore. But
Right,
this
right.
is my focus now.
This is your focus now.
So, um, but yeah, so I think, trust me, when I started all of this, I mean, I'd say over 5 years ago of being in this world of, because I have my own business online and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of social media and putting out a website and art, blog
Yeah.
articles, like all the things that in the beginning, yeah, it felt huge every time I clicked like post or
Yeah.
my website went live. I published a children's book. Do you even know that?
No.
Okay, so that'll be another
This will be one of the things that
another
we
episode.
learn about each other.
I
I had
self-published
no
a
idea.
children's book. So when that went live, all of these things that are like,
Are you going to read it for us
I can.
at some point?
It's called The Lumpy Lumpy Snowman.
So it's a Christmas book.
Well, it's winter.
It's a winter book.
Yeah,
Okay.
not specifically Christmas.
So it'll
but
be our
winter.
one of our
We'll
winter.
read it with some hot chocolate.
Yes.
We'll have a cozy book read.
Did you illustrate it?
No, I wish. I hired an illustrator.
Okay. Oh my God, Megan, I had no idea.
Yes. It was something I always wanted to do, so I did it.
That right there, I think is the thing. Is what I admire about you,
Mm-hmm.
just getting to know you as I am in the last couple years, is that you do things, you actually follow through with things. Whereas I don't always. I think a lot of things do sound like fun or sound like a good idea. I think I could write a book, or I think I could do a podcast, or I think I could do whatever. And I don't follow through with them as often as you do.
But you do other things. See, there's a whole lot still in this brain that I want to do that I don't do. And I feel like you are better at some of those things, like more of the like going out social kind of things.
It's the personality.
It is.
We'll have to talk
Which
about
is
it.
why this is perfect,
Yeah.
because you're helping me like go into, doing more of those kind of things and feeling like, okay, I have an example. I'm watching you do things and I'm like, okay, I can do it.
Yeah. But that doesn't feel hard to me at all.
Right, but same.
Exactly. But that's only if it felt hard to me,
Yeah.
I would I mean, it would be like this podcast. I'd be like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna, yeah.
And then, yeah, so so you're getting this part from me.
Yes.
So this is why it works. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
You are very good at the follow through. I'm good at the idea maybe, or at the enthusiasm. But I'm glad we did it. You've been definitely the driving force behind getting this stuff together, getting the technical things together,
Well,
driving this train.
one day we'll just do an episode about this day itself
Okay.
and what it took for us to actually
should have been videoing
be
this.
here right now.
Yeah, this is a miracle.
Yeah, the whole day should have been videoed.
The whole day. It could
Like
have
a
been,
time lapse of it would have been hilarious.
Oh, especially the last hour. Back and forth and back and forth and back and
If
forth.
you saw how many times I got my butt out of this chair.
No, I know. Now we can relax.
If we relax too much, we're going to fall asleep.
Not yet. No, see, okay, that's another difference. I am like wired up now. Like I am
Good.
like jazzed up
Okay,
because
yay.
of the talking and the thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what gives me energy.
Right. Oh,
See?
it makes so much sense.
I know. If I'm sitting, if I'm quiet, if
And
not,
you were like falling asleep while I was getting everything
you were doing,
figured out.
exactly.
When we
And
had
you said
some,
you weren't tired then,
I wasn't.
and now I'm like,
And you're like, woo, and I'm like, ah.
Oh, I'm wired.
Wouldn't it be good
I
time
am
for a
ready to
nap?
go. Yeah, I did take a baby nap
You did.
while
It
you were
wasn't
getting
very
ready.
long though.
No, it was more just like the closing of the eyes. So,
Yeah, a little snoring. I'm kidding.
oh, I was like, oh my God. I was sitting up. Usually I only snore if I'm sick, I think.
Like in your stuffy.
Yes.
So I think we are just here to like talk about. I think we should tell them what we plan on doing here. What do you think?
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
you can verbalize it. I haven't quite been able to. What do we do?
our main goal that we came up with was to have fun.
It is.
And hopefully you listening or watching will also have a little fun. I love when people just make me laugh.
Yes.
And doing it so naturally, like just because I can relate to what they're talking about.
That's what I was going to say is that I like it when of course, when I think it's funny, but also when I can relate to it, when I can relate to the topic. I definitely don't like it when I feel like they're trying to make me laugh.
Right.
So,
like being goofy or doing something
that drives me crazy.
stupid.
But when I think it's funny and when it's relatable.
Yeah.
Which was almost our title.
That was one of the considerations.
That was one of
we went through quite a bit.
Yeah.
But we decided worth mentioning was good because because we are becoming friends, like you're watching it in real time, us really get to know each other better, that it's like you want to tell the people that you're growing closer to the things that are worth mentioning, or stories, something that happened in your day that's worth mentioning. Or something that'll help somebody else that is
worth mentioning.
You got it.
Worth mentioning. Also, this was
it.
Definitely the title that was more popular in our what does he call that? I can't think of the word. In our survey.
Our like sample group.
our scientific sample of 5 people? Maybe 7.
Maybe 7.
Maybe 7, yeah.
Which one do you like best?
They did not like my favorite.
No, the 2 we thought were the best.
Was relatable one of them?
Were the ones that people didn't like.
Yeah. Again, yes, you seemed very in your comfort zone about all of this. I guess maybe we did talk about this to an extent. And I have not felt nearly as comfortable. And I think the reasons why.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. What about it scares you?
It's definitely the fear of being judged. The fear of being like open and vulnerable. Like people are going to see me talk and hear the things that are in my head.
Right.
And I'm scared that they will judge them. Especially the ones that probably should stay in my head. So I'm worried about that.
Right. But
I'm also worried about failure. Like what if it doesn't work?
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. That we put like time into it and I'm scared about that.
Here's what I want you to think about when it comes to that, like the fear of failure, is because we're going to give this a good go. Like we're not doing it for a month and going, nobody's watching or listening.
What's your definition of a good go?
Maybe we should have talked about this offline.
I mean, it's we can cut it out. What is
I would say 6 months to a year.
I kind of figured that.
A year would be ideal.
I kind of figured you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't shock me.
Okay. So you do that for a year. We have a lot of fun. We learn a lot about each other. I'm sure we'll have ideas of other things we can do during this time also. Like I've talked about, we can like do a little vlog, like add in little video clips of us going out and doing stuff. And at the end of a year, if we feel like it's time to like put a pin in it and it's done,
Then it's done.
we have had so much fun.
That's true.
I have some cards,
Okay.
and we're gonna pull. Should we pull one card? They have questions on them. We're gonna get to know each other a little bit
I
better.
feel like one a day, one an episode.
One an episode,
I
and we
think that's
answered the same question.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Are we
Yeah.
just going off the top?
Yes, because I already sorted them.
Melissa,
I didn't totally sort them. I just put the ones I
you
didn't
were
like.
not supposed to. So if I go to the bottom, I'll get good ones.
Do you know? Those are the stupid ones.
But we have to. Okay. Well,
We'll get to those
okay.
like in a
I
year.
have to put my glasses on for
We'll
this.
get to those in a year.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Ready?
I guess.
Okay.
Oh dear.
No, I mean,
Is this one that should have gone on the bottom?
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe your answer will be really good. What moment of your life do you wish you could live again?
There's several.
Agreed.
There
Yeah.
are several.
Mm-hmm.
And some that shall go unnamed for the moment.
Well, we just name what you want to name.
The one that I shall name off the top of my head is that I wish that I had chosen my major in school smarter. Because I did not.
Oh, okay. So you're looking at this living it again so you could choose differently.
What's the question again?
What moment of your life do you wish you could live again?
Oh.
But I like your take on it. I was thinking like a good thing that I would want to go back to. And you were like a thing that I'd want to change.
So we're completely different.
See?
Completely different.
It's okay because I think you could interpret that either way.
Apparently. Yeah. So if I had to
Okay.
go back and change something, I would have been smart about changing my major. Or I'm sorry, picking my major.
100% agree.
And I wanted to be a doctor.
Ugh.
And I did not think that,
You didn't think you could do it?
I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I was smart enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think we could afford it. And so I didn't see any way it would happen. And I wanted to get out of school as quick as possible and start making money because I felt like I had to because we didn't have a lot of money. And I was always worried about that and worried about, being able to support myself.
Yeah.
It runs deep. We've talked about this before, my fear of not having money. But
Yeah.
all that to say is I picked something that first I picked accounting because I just didn't know what else to pick. And it just sounded like, I don't know why I did that. And then I got into like my second semester of it and I sat there. I just remember sitting in class going, I have no idea what this teacher's saying. I have no idea what the words coming out of the mouth are. And so I literally looked at the credits I had, looked at the book, the course book, and picked another major that aligned most closely with my credits. And lo and behold, it was nutrition.
Huh.
And here I am.
And here you are.
And I wish I had been a doctor. I wish I could do that over.
I didn't want to be a doctor, but I did talk myself out of a lot of things because I just didn't think I
Like
was
what?
smart enough to do it. Nursing, I didn't want to do. I didn't think I could do initially, which I did eventually do.
Yeah.
But 10 years later,
Yeah. What did you start in teaching?
I was a teacher. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like becoming like a psychiatrist, doctor. But there were things that I was just like, nah,
I can't do it.
can't do it.
I can't do it.
And then as I got older, I was like, I can do absolutely anything I put my mind to.
Totally could have done it.
Yeah.
I could have figured out a way. People with way less also resources have gone to do that too.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
that's another thing that I look at and I'm like,
Yeah.
people who
You would have had your loans paid off by now.
I would have. Absolutely.
So, do you want to know what my first major was?
Yes.
You wouldn't guess it in a million years. I could probably,
Architecture.
No. I could bet money that you wouldn't.
How many guesses do I get?
You get 3 guesses, and
Was
I'll
it
buy dinner
architecture?
tonight I'll buy the whole dinner tonight if
A ground patty.
you get it.
Okay, architecture doesn't count.
Ugh, okay, fine.
Please don't okay.
3 more.
Architecture doesn't count.
Yes.
All right. What would I never guess?
Mm-hmm.
Fashion design.
Nope.
Okay. Um, oh, I love a guessing game. See, I love a good trivia and guessing game. This is what I could do the whole time.
Let's do
Um,
it. But you gotta like
do it faster
do
than this.
it. You have to guess.
You're gonna have a lot of things that a lot of dead space to cut out. Veterinarian.
Nope. But that was also one of my childhood things I wanted to do.
Yeah. Um, criminology.
Nope. That was three. That was three. I did think about being a cop. I mean, my dad was a cop, so
I almost said police, but then I changed it to
but that's
criminology.
not really a major police.
That's why I said criminology.
So
Yeah.
cute. Agricultural business.
That would have been a good, that's what I should have gone into if I was going to be in my current career.
No.
Agricultural business, as in, like, what did you think you were going to do with that?
I had this like really romantic idea that I was gonna like live on a farm with my husband and we were gonna have animals.
I think
And
that's what everybody thinks their romantic idea of the farm is.
what? And now, if you ask me, no, I want to live in a city. I do not want to live in the country.
No, you definitely are a city girl.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have thought. Like I think things have changed for sure from when I was younger.
Like, if with you or with the world?
Well, both. But in my head, that was going to enable me somehow to like
Live out a dream
have a
of
farm.
having a farm and animals.
I don't know what animals I was having.
and
I don't know what I was growing. I don't know.
All the things.
Not even in my family are there farmers. Like this is not my
You're
background.
right. I would not have guessed that.
I grew up in the city, dad a cop, mom a counselor.
I would never have thought that.
Nothing related to
How long did you last
farming.
in it?
Um, I think the first year, it might have just been one semester, but it might have been two.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly. But like when I was in this animal science class, and I mean, I was surrounded by cowboys. It was not necessarily a bad thing.
I was about to say, why did you change?
But I already had a boyfriend, and I married him. So
I was going to
we're not going to
ask.
get into that.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, no. And then we started learning, like how to balance the grain in the cow's diet if they're, have this certain illness or they just had babies or whatever.
So something that you had no concept
like,
you would have to learn.
No.
Not growing the garden
No.
and tending the animals.
I should have done like landscape architecture, something like that.
Right.
Not agricultural business. What?
I'm impressed though that you even knew what that was, because even to this day, it's been hard for me to help my kids think of like any type of career outside of like the school kid, like dream careers, like teacher, lawyer, doctor, police, fire, vet. I mean, those are the only careers I still know. I would not have thought of agricultural business.
Think, like when we went to college, you got the book.
The book.
It wasn't online.
Nope.
So you got the book and to me, it was like, oh, wow. Like pick a path. Like you could, you just flip through that thing and like decide what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I guess
it didn't explain it, did it? Did it have descriptions?
Not really.
No,
I was like, oh, that sounds fun.
It was just like the courses you had to take.
Yeah.
Like the name and the courses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I picked mine.
So I don't know what my parents were thinking. Like
because they agreed to it, or they were did they help you?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I don't mean financially. I mean,
my
did they
mom,
help like give you advice?
Right. No, yeah. My mom was she was a vocational rehab counselor. She knew a lot about different vocations and how to help people kind of pick.
No wonder you went into career coaching.
That doesn't make sense, right?
It's all
clicking.
It's all clicking.
And if you've been paying attention, yes, I've had 3 different careers. So we will get into that another day.
Yep.
Anyway. Okay.
So did they help you? Like, I'm sorry, not that. Did she advise you against agricultural business? Did she support it?
Clearly.
Did she know about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you answered it from the perspective of like
Yes.
what you would change.
And then you said what you would have gone back and changed. Now you tell me how
Mm,
you were going to answer it.
I was going to answer it from a good moment to live again.
That I would love to hear.
But that's also so many, right? I mean,
Yeah.
both of my parents are gone.
Yeah.
So if I could go back to any moment in time with them, that would be amazing. To just be with I'm trying not to cry, to just be with my mom and dad.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be something spectacular like a vacation, or it would just be like
Existing with
at
them
our home where we grew up. Even I loved like laying in the bed between them, like just talking and being up until, I mean, I did that when I was an adult.
Wow.
Like I didn't sleep in the bed with them, but I would just go sit in between them and talk. So that would be, if I had to pick one.
Yeah.
That,
I see why.
Yeah.
Not everybody has that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that would be your thing that you'd go back to.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick a good moment to go back to, or something, mine's maybe a little bit similar, but it's getting to see and appreciate the kids again as young kids.
That was going to be one of my next ones.
Yeah,
was
because
my babies.
I didn't enjoy it like I should have. I didn't. I tried to. I mean, I tried to enjoy it. Yeah. I enjoyed some of it, but I don't remember a lot of it.
You're still like on the opposite. I'm thinking like it was so great, I'd go back to it, and you're like, I go back and enjoy it more.
Yeah,
it's still like a different way of thinking about it.
Yeah, I guess it is because I want to go back and fix the things.
Oh,
I guess I'm always trying to fix things, and I'm not looking at it in a positive light. Like something I would just flat out enjoy.
Yeah.
I can't say it.
Oh. Okay. She'll have to tell me that over wine tonight.
I'm sure you can guess.
I mean,
it's very simple.
Okay, yeah.
It's very simple.
Got it.
Yeah, but I can't do it.
No.
So,
all right. Well,
there you go.
Okay. I think that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We'll keep doing that.
Okay. Yes, it was.
I think it really. I didn't expect it to give. For us to take the question in two different directions.
I didn't either.
Which I think is so freaking
fascinating. We're very different. One of our talks, we're going to get into our personality type because that's the kick I've been on.
Yeah, which we kind of shared our different tests.
Yeah, but yes, I want to talk about all of our different personality types in the test, even although we're both the same Chinese year. We don't have to say the year, but we are both the same Chinese year. But
we're both the same.
Is it the Enneagram?
Astrological signs too.
Oh, that's right. We are the same astrological signs,
which is even more interesting
because I don't feel like we're similar. Are you sure that?
Yes, I'm positive.
What are you, an Aquarius?
Yes.
See, my dad says I'm a Capricorn.
Well, because you're closer, you're more on the like border, right?
Yes.
You're close to.
Dad thinks I'm more of a Capricorn.
And I looked, because we talked about that, and I was like, I am an Aquarius. Like what? And when I read, so I did this. I looked back. I was like, what is the one before Aquarius? And it's Capricorn, right?
Yes.
And I was like, I think Melissa's more like this.
Really?
Than Aquarius. You probably have traits of both.
Okay.
But I think that's what I've heard, at least. I'm not some astrological expert by any means. But
y'all didn't know this was going to be an astrology podcast?
No. I do find it fascinating, but I am not like the knowledgeable one on it. But like if your birth date is close to the cutoff, then you may take on traits of the other one.
I've heard that too.
So we will have to.
And it's like, do I believe in it? No, I don't know. Not necessarily, but also there's things in it that I might kind of believe in.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to it.
Like when I read my Chinese New Year thing, my Chinese animal, I felt like I was fairly well described.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in it. But also I felt like I do.
I think I do. I believe in a lot of that.
But then I look at other people who are the same Chinese New Year, and I'm like, we can't both be that.
We can't both.
We are not both that.
Yeah, I know.
Like I know some specific people who are the polar opposite of me in
Yeah.
every way, shape, and form. And they're the same, obviously, birth year.
Yeah. Well, we will dive.
Do a deep dive.
We will dive deeper into this in another episode,
Okay.
so we can know a little bit more about what we're talking about,
Right.
and
We'll
about
have
some of the
something.
woo-woo things, because I'm very into, like I meditate, I do all those,
Oh my God, we're
the
so
journaling,
different.
I do all that. So.
And I do like the idea of it, but I don't do it. Actually, it might be a little woo for me. We're so different.
All right. So on that note, so we hope you have enjoyed this first episode of Worth Mentioning. I think it was just like a little introduction, a little fun conversation. We plan on talking about like all kinds of different things. We'll talk about things going on in our lives, maybe things going on with our kids. I have a daughter that's getting married. I have a daughter that's an architect.
That's why I said architect. That's why I said architect.
And
I forgot about it.
And Melissa has 2 children as well.
Yep.
So, like
Well, I think
lots of
that
things
the
going
girls
on.
might come on and visit with us.
We hope to get our daughters on here.
I think they have a lot
It'd be so
of
much
things
fun.
to say that may or may not be worth mentioning, but they think they are.
We're going to have a different place to do that, though, when there's 4 of us.
We'll figure it
Unless
out.
they're sitting on our laps.
That's not happening. We'll figure that part out.
So, we'll talk about, things going on in what we're watching, what we're reading, what we're listening to,
Yep.
music. Oh, it's just like
Whatever.
all kinds of stuff. I think we have
It has to be organic.
some fun things.
It's going to be organic. It's going to be what we're
Loosely
interested
planned.
in. Loosely planned. Very organic.
Yeah.
What we're in the mood to talk about.
Yeah.
Because that's what friends do.
And it'll be stuff that's worth mentioning.
I like that.
You like that?
I do.
Okay.
That's very smooth.
All right.
All right.
Are we good?
We're good.
Okay.
See you next time.
Bye.